Okay.
Well, welcome and thank you so much for joining us for the third installment of our 4-week meditation program. My name is Katie and I work at the Sacramento Public Library where books are just the beginning. We are so excited to offer this program and to have local yoga instructor Kirsten Johnson with us today. We'll get to her in just a moment, but first I wanted to mention a couple of things. The first thing is that I'm going to be sending a short survey at the end of the 4 weeks, so keep an eye out for that email. And please feel free to share your thoughts about the program with us. We always appreciate hearing from you. And then also today's session is going to be recorded so that you can watch it later or share it with a friend. And it'll be uploaded to our YouTube channel, which is under Sacramento Public Library within the week, so you can look for it later. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn things over to Kirsten. So Kirsten, take it away and please enjoy.
All right. Thank you, Katie, and the Sacramento Public Library for having me here with y'all today. Let me get to this other speaker view. I can't even see myself. Okay. There we go. All right. So, yeah, welcome everyone. My name is Kirsten, and I will be here with you for a little bit of meditation. So, once again, I mentioned before that this one's going to be a body scan meditation or a meditation for the body. So if you are gathering all of your little support, pillows, blankets, props, you can even do this in your bed for this meditation. I'll do a little bit of talking at the beginning just to go over some of the benefits of the body scan meditation, and then we'll get into it. If you and then I think I asked last week based on our meditation about the squirrels. So if you had any type of awareness or noticing of all the little distractions of your mind and how that landed for you, yeah, that's that is all part of the practice. So today's practice, like I said, is about our body. And I was talking to Katie before we got started about how meditation is a practice that was done way long time ago, and the types of meditation that were practiced maybe thousands and hundreds of years ago are not the same type of practice that we may have in our life today, because we have busy schedules. We don't have days and hours of long periods of isolation. So the meditations that I offer, and remember there's all different types of meditations, but the meditations that I'm offering are meditations that you can incorporate into your everyday life. Little bits of and tips that you can use to find the benefits of the practice for you. So today, since we're doing a body scan meditation, theme of this one is the issues are in your tissues. So think about that. The issues are in your tissues. Every story, every experience, every emotion is felt through our body. And whether that be happiness, sadness, anger, joy, everything that we experience are in our tissues, are in our body. So this meditation is about connecting and just being aware and noticing all of those sensations and emotions that come up as you are throughout your day. By being and turning the attention or the mindfulness toward the body, how we experience those things, that gives you information and awareness of how to use the tools off of this meditation time to carry out throughout your day. So I'll talk like a little bit and then we'll get into it. So we've been building up like a marathon. So we started off with 5-minute meditations. And then last week we did 2 10-minute meditations. So today's meditation is going to be 1 25-minute meditation. One long period, that's not a long period, but one period just to come into the senses. A little bit about a body scan and the benefits of a body scan meditation is that it can help to release any tension that you are holding in your body. So usually that comes sometimes from stress, anxiety, and tension. But if you can recognize your physical sensations or the signals in your body, then it also helps your ability to deal with any of those anxiety, stresses, and tension. The reason why you can is because you can tune in to the present moment, tune into your feelings, and then you can notice what's going on without trying to change it, but notice, and then that can be the information for you to respond. Some of the benefits of the body meditation, and we'll get into that because we all want to know, like, why are we doing this? There's got to be a why. What is our why? So some of the physical benefits and the health benefits of a body meditation are that it helps to decrease the muscular tension and tightness that are also associated with inflammation, pain, digestive issues, and insomnia. The body has two systems, the nervous system that it operates under. It has the parasympathetic and the sympathetic. So one of those systems is going to get you to that place where you're always active, that fight and flight response. It's there for a purpose. It's there for your protection. But if you are always into that fight and flight, how do you come to the other, let me get this right, the parasympathetic, which is going to give you that rest, digest, that ease. So the purpose of a body meditation is to allow the fight or flight, that signal, that switch, to turn off and to start to come into that parasympathetic, that rest, the digest, the ease, creating a safe space and allowing for you to just be with your breath, be with your emotions, just to be with whatever comes up and to notice how that shows up for you. Yada, yada, yada. We got some more words and some slides, but I will give you some of the little pivot points of how the scientists have studied the benefits of a body scan meditation. And here are some of the benefits. So it can decrease inflammation. It increases your immunity. And don't we all need that right now with all the smoke and the air and the COVID that's going around? But by paying attention and noticing your symptoms, then that actually helps to increase your immunity. It also increases the blood flow, the air that's in your body, which also gives you more energy, more focus, and awareness. Body meditation can help ease if you have any pain, chronic pain, arthritis. I live with that all the time, and things like that that are occurring in your body. It helps you to live with those with those things, those conditions, instead of living in. So a lot of times if you're in pain, and I've had this experience in my whole life where I'm in pain, and that's the only thing that I notice is that pain, and you're really right in that pain. A body meditation can help you invite the breath, invite some ease and softness so that you can investigate further the source, the cause of that pain, and maybe find some relief. Like, if I'm doing something and I'm in pain, why keep on doing that? So going back into some of the tools that we'll be using today, it can help you to recognize the time that you need to actually have some of that rest, to create some ease, create some safe space and softness, so that you're no longer being in the pain, but being with and allowing, and then creating that ease or relief. So it's not going to take away. Nothing's going to, a pill or a certain way may not totally alleviate that, but it will give you some ease, and so that you'll be able to live with some of the body conditions that are conditions that you have in your body. Like I mentioned before, the pain, anxiety, and stress that we sometimes all experience in our everyday life. We did a short little stoplight meditation last week of just coming to a stoplight and breathing. And that was not only for the mind to, focus on the present, but it also gets your body to focusing on where it is in the present moment. So if you're clenched and you're stopped and you're like this, that simple awareness of coming and tuning in may create some ease so that you are not so anxious or stressed out. And then some of the other benefits that I love about body scan or body meditation is that it helps improve sleep, even though we're in the morning. And, if you fall asleep, I don't blame you, because that is all part of the practice. Just allow that for yourself. So it allows a better help for sleep, because it gets your body into this space where you are feeling that you or can let go and just ease into that. So a little bit of tips about actually doing the meditation, and then we'll just get right into it. Um, while I will invite you to lie down, and you can start preparing for that now as I'm talking, to get all your pillows, your props, your blankets, everything that you need. But there's also other postures that you can do this in. You could do this seated. I'll invite you to close your eyes down. I think last week we had someone doing the meditation in their car. So if you're doing this in your car, I advise you not to do that. But if you can, to create this really soft, welcoming space for yourself. You can also do this seated or standing, wherever you are in space and time. Go ahead and do your meditation. To make sure that you are comfortable, so that if you have people around you and things that are around you that are going to distract, take you out of the practice, maybe intentionally setting up or setting aside a quiet space for yourself. Pillows, blankets, like I said, all of the support that you need to help. And I have my light on, but if you want to close down your lights and find some little bit of taking away all of the outside light, because you'll really be tuning in. And even with your eyes closed, the reflection of the light may come into your practice. So just eliminating that may also be helpful. There's another tip of using music. I will be guiding you through this meditation. And I will actually, at the end of this, playing some sound bowls. So I will incorporate music. So sometimes that is also helpful when you're doing a body scan, to bring your body and your practice and your mind back to the moment, because our minds like to wander. And I will give you full permission. If that's what's going to happen through your practice, just know that that is okay. We can greet that and meet that with a breath in and a breath out, without any judgment, without any type of thoughts of you're doing it wrong, because just showing up, you're doing it. And the other part is the visualization. So I will give you the visualization, but like I said, if there's anything that you would like to visualize that is meaningful for you, that's all part of the practice. The practice is, like I like to say, this is like an orchestra. I am the conductor and you are the instrument. You play your instrument, and that's how you will gain benefit. A couple other things to consider about a body scan meditation is that even though it's safe and it's a low risk type of meditation, some people have experienced trauma, PSTD, or anxiety. It may not feel good for you, and that's okay. So taking that into consideration, sometimes a body meditation, it can create more of an anxiety in your body. And if that's the case, then just recognize that and feel free to stop. Feel free to give yourself permission to say that this is not for me right now. You can come back to it, or you can also try this. These sessions are being recorded, to come back to it at another time when you feel that you can have a benefit, and that those things will not come up for you. And then, like I said, a lot of it is the attitude, like, what and why am I doing this? What is the goal? If you're here and you think, oh yeah, I'm going to be here and I'm going to this is going to relieve all of my stress and tension. Well, is that really the goal? So having an attitude of just allowing, accepting, and just being present is the goal. Whether the thoughts come up and distract you, whether you get triggered, or were you feeling something that is stressful, let the goal just be being in the present. So take the pressure off yourself, and we'll explore this body meditation with the thought of the issues are in your tissues. Everything that we have, everything that we experience, everything that we live are inside of our body. So we'll just allow all of that to come up. So when you are ready, I will invite you to, before we get started, let's do a little bit of movement because we'll be, like I said, be sitting down. So if you want to stand up or you just want to shake out your shoulders and your neck, fingers and hands, shake it all out. Give yourself about a minute to just settle or to move all of that through your body. Yes, gentle movements of the neck and the shoulders, maybe taking some side stretches from side to side. Ooh. If you're not already, if you're seated, you can come on down to lying down on your back, bringing one knee in, bringing both knees in, just massaging out the lower spine, if that works. Bringing the knees into the chest, stretching and twirling out the ankles and the toes, just noticing anything, all the, I call it working out through all the nooks and crannies. Snap, crackle, pop. Yes, let it all move through you. And then start to settle into the shape that you would like to experience your meditation. So whether that be lying down, seated, seated in your car, wherever you are, know that it's okay. Start to settle into where you want to spend the next 25 minutes into your meditation practice. I'm going to get comfortable too, because, and then know that throughout the practice, if you're stiff and that if you need to move, it's okay. It's okay to make some adjustments and then come back to, or to shift and find any other type of shape that will allow you just to come back, to rejoin into the practice. So once you settle into your shape, just start to take an inventory of how you showed up this morning. What brought you here? Maybe once again, letting go of those expectations and goals and just resolving to just be present and to notice. And then come into your comfortable shape, your comfortable position. And we'll start by taking 3 rounds of big, full breath. So like I said, I'll incorporate a little bit of sound. Be aware that there will be a little bit of sound with some singing bowls, and how that integrated infuse into your breath. So we'll take 3 breaths together at the beginning of this practice. Just take a breath in and a breath out. Ah, maybe blowing all of that out through the mouth, sighing it all out and releasing. Another full breath here, inhale. And exhale. Ah. Remember, you're on mute, so make as much sound with each sigh, with each exhale as you can. One more full breath in. And releasing it all the way out. And then start to breathe your rhythm, your breath, as deep as you can. And then as you take this breath in through your inhale, allow the belly to fill up like a balloon. Get really, really full. You may notice a pause and then empty out all of that air. Again, breathe in, fill up the belly. Breathe out, empty it all the way out. Maybe you feel the navel coming back into the spine, or just emptying out all the air out of the body. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Then as you start to settle into your rhythm of your breath, start to connect with the air that's flowing through your nose, the lungs, the belly. And then when you can't breathe in any more air, you release, you let go. Creating as much space as you can wherever you are, in your mat, on the ground, in your bed. Do that again with that next breath of filling up all of the space of your body with the next full inhale. And full exhale. And keep breathing with your rhythm, your motion. Just noticing how this feels for you right here. Today, and wherever you are in Sacramento, our air quality is not the greatest. So imagine if hopefully you're in a safe space where you can allow some clean, nourishing, refreshing breath to just come into your body and breathe it all out. Start to notice how your body feels. And we'll do an intentional scan, but just maybe do a quick scan from the toes all the way through your crown of how you showed up and what is areas of tightness, areas of ease, any areas that are tense, any areas that are soft. You may notice after a few rounds that your body has started to match your breath by creating a little bit more relaxation, a little bit more loose, a little less tense. And that's naturally what will happen when you come to a connection and awareness with your breath. So without any effort, the body's going to breathe. But this is your opportunity to connect, to be mindful, and to create some intention around how the body is breathing. And notice that sometimes you might feel this uncomfortable or comfortable in areas, neutral, happy or unhappy. Different feelings may come up as we go through this body scan. And it's okay. It's okay to feel them all. And instead of labeling or judging those areas, we'll create an intention of accepting the whole, the entirety of you. So once again, I give you permission to take up as much space in your body, as much space with your breath, experiencing the whole while we scan the individual parts Breathe in deeply, inhale. Full release, exhale. And know that at any time as we go through this practice, if that full release exhale comes out of the mouth with a sigh, that is fine. That is perfectly fine. Continue to take your deep, full breathing in and out, and directing your attention to all of those areas of your body. Your rhythm, your pace. And we'll get into the actual individual parts of this body scan, of what I like to invite you to write a love letter to each and individual space that we'll be visiting through this body scan. This is your love letter to your body. You can start off by just offering thanks, gratitude, love. I love this body. When was the last time you said that to your body? I love my body. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me all of the experiences, all of my emotions, all of the memories, all of the adventures. Thank you. We'll begin again with bringing awareness to the breath by taking a full inhale and a full exhale. Feel the breath as it comes in through the nose and out the nose. We'll start with the greatest organ of your body, your skin. The whole surrounding of who you are. You can notice with your mind's eye, maybe your eyes are closed, all of your skin. Just accepting and being thankful for being the container for all of these miraculous, magical moving parts inside of you. Looking at the color, the texture of your skin. Maybe even welcoming with some gratitude the parts of your skin that you have found or you don't have that connection with. Maybe you have wrinkles or scars or any other thing that you may have considered in a negative light. Just welcoming the whole of your skin, the skin that you are in. And all the stories, all the experiences of your skin. Take a full inhale, fill up so that you can move this breath through the outer pores of your skin. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, release. Do that a few more times, just filling up the whole entire space of your skin, from the toes and the soles of your feet all the way to the hair follicles of your head, breathe into this space with love, gratitude, appreciation, with awe of the miraculous skin that you live in. And then next, I'd like to invite you to bring some awareness and attention, coming and breathing in, and we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. So noticing your feet, the toes, the soles of your feet, the individual part of your body that carries you through life, your support, your groundedness, your foundation. Offer a few rounds of gratitude and breath, this love letter to your feet. This love letter is intended to give you the opportunity to just simply thank and offer thanks and gratitude, even for those parts of the body that you may not have that attitude toward, but we'll offer and we'll come to an attitude of gratitude. So starting with the foundation, your feet maybe wiggling through the toes, creating as much space in the feet. Offer a few more rounds of breath to your foundation. And then coming up to the ankles, the calves, the knees. What would it feel like to breathe in here and offer that breath with an exhale? Then notice the breath as you invite the fullness of your breath in. And the fullness of your breath out. Coming up from the knees, coming into the larger part of the legs, the thighs, hamstrings, and maybe noticing any areas where there is tension, where there is tightness, and how you can create, how you can give it your full expression of your breath. Allowing, receiving, and then releasing. Allowing, receiving, and fully releasing. And whether that is the muscles or any thoughts and emotions that also come up with each breath, know that you can come here again and again to be present in your body, present with all of those emotions, and know that you are okay. Next, we'll travel up to the hips, to the lower part of the belly, to all of your internal organs that are keeping you alive here in this moment. Allow that belly breath to fill up. And fill, and then go ahead and let it all go. creating a little softness with each exhale. Big belly breath, big, huge, fill up, inhale. Big belly breath out. And then stay with this breath for a moment and just go back and rescan those places that we've already visited, from the toes, the ankles, the calves, the knees, the thighs, the hamstrings. Just go back and revisit all those spaces that you've already offered this love, this gratitude, and notice how that shows up for you. And then on your next breath, I invite you to come into noticing your heart, your lungs, all the organs on the upper part of the body. If it's okay, feels right, you can either even put your hands on your heart to just feel your heartbeat. This organ that's pumping all of this energy, oxygen, and give it a little bit of thanks. One of the body scan or benefits of the body scan is does help to lower blood pressure by allowing breath, allowing ease and release of tension. So give your heart, the physical heart, a little bit of love, a little bit of gratitude and thanks with each breath in. And each breath out. The rhythm of your heartbeat, of how you show up every day. And then maybe inviting some awareness to your emotional heart. Our emotions are just energy in motion. We invite that motion with each breath. So just invite whatever energy is coming to your present heart to be there, just as it is. Accepting it with that I love you, accepting it and allowing whatever's showing up for you and knowing that it's okay to be right here with this breath in your body. Take a full breath here. One big full as you fill up all of your skin, all of your organs. And a big sigh, open mouth, let it go. Know that everything is welcome, that you are welcome and you are enough. Just being here, breathing, and being you. You can go and leave the hands on your heart, or you can let them come rest to a comfortable position. As you start to notice and bring your awareness and your breath to the shoulders. And if you're lying on the back, let the shoulders fully be supported by whatever surface they're in contact with. To fully come into some type of space where you know that you can allow a softening, some ease, some space. And as you start to do that with the shoulders, let that expand down the arms, the forearm, the palm of the hand, all the way to the fingertips. And there's times when I myself will have my hands in a fist, in a ball, not even consciously knowing. So just notice how your hands are. And if you can allow some softness, some release of any kind of grip or holding that you're experiencing from the shoulders all the way down out of the fingertips. We'll invite that with another full round of breath in through the nose and out, fully releasing and letting go. And then coming up from the shoulders through your throat. Notice how the air comes in through the nose, passes through the throat as it expands and goes into the lungs, into the belly. Allow yourself to have some exploration and curiosity of how this feels for you. And then maybe with the next full round of breath, sigh it all the way out. Let that sound, let that release fully express out of your mouth through your exhale. And then come up to your head, your face, the skin of your face around the eyes, the skin of the muscles around your mouth, even the muscles in the back of your ears that are attached down to your neck. Can you allow any softness with the breath being connected, and just thanking your beautiful space for showing up and being you. All the little things of your face that allow you to see, to hear, to smell, to taste. Breathe here, offering it thanks and gratitude with each cycle of your breath. All the way from the toes, all the way to the crown of your head. Just breathe here without any agenda. And as this love letter that we offer to our bodies, we'll end with a little bit of sound bowl meditation. And I offer this love letter with these four sayings of Pono Ono Ono. The first one is, I'm sorry. Thank you. Please forgive me. I love you. So as we spend this next 5 minutes or so, you can either continue that body scan, or you can just offer these words, this love letter to your whole entire being with those phrases of, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. You can say the words out loud, or you could just say them internally. scanning each one of those body parts with these expressions of love and gratitude. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'll spend the next few minutes just playing the bowls so that you can tune in and offer your expression to yourself. And then know that you can stay wherever you are, how you are, just breathing, just being, coming to the sensations of your body with your breath, filling up the skin that you live in, acknowledging, accepting, and offering all of the thanks, the gratitude, the forgiveness, and the love. Take another full breath in. And when you're ready, release it all out. Start to make either some slow movements or just allow yourself to lay right here. I'm going to turn it back over to Katie in a moment, but I would like to invite you to notice how your body feels, that at any time that you can always come back doing this body scan. When you're standing in line at the grocery store, when you're in traffic, just noticing if there's any areas that you're cleansed, like I said, the hands, your face, your toes, and then notice what happens when you offer and you give yourself a full breath and allow that full inhale and full exhale to just completely wash over you, if that creates any change and how that shows up. I always like to leave you with a little bit of journal questions at the end. So last week we ended up with squirrels. So this one we're going to end up with, notice what areas in your body that where you hold the most tension. So that's going to be the first question over the next week. Just notice throughout your day, whether it be wherever it is for you, notice where it shows up. And then the second question is, how can you, with the tools, your breath that we've been doing with this mindfulness practice, come to some awareness that you can release that tension? Remember, the issues are in your tissues. So wherever we are, when we find and we encounter some of those issues that are present, we allow the space of the breath just to release and to be right there, exactly as you are. You are whole, you are complete, and you are enough. Thank you, and I will send it over to Katie.
Well, thank you so much, Kirsten. Your lovely meditation helped lull my little one to sleep, so appreciate that. I wanted to say thank you again for joining us for meditation, and a big thank you to Kirsten for another wonderful session. We invite you to explore additional mindfulness resources in the library collection, including meditation books and DVDs, which are available right now on Hoopla. For more information about our health initiatives, ballot drop-off locations, and upcoming virtual programs, just go to www.saclibrary.org. We'll be back next Saturday, so we hope to see you then. So for Kirsten, myself, and the Sacramento Public Library, thank you so much and be well.